Previously on Survivor. After the elimination of Shannon and her advantage, the target focused on Katie and Eric. But Meg, seeing Elena as the kingpin, wanted to take her out with the help of Sean. After Luke took home immunity at the trivia challenge, the target on Elena got bigger. Becca saw this as an opportunity to break up Luke and Elena, while Elena wanted to break up Katie and Eric. As the vote got closer, Meg and Sean got cold feet about taking out Elena and decided to stick with the Pierce alliance to take out Eric. With Lexi flipping to the Pierces, Becca and Katie were the only castaways left on the outside of the vote. 8 players remain, who will be voted out tonight.
That's fine. Yeah. Because Sean came and was like, we need to get Katie. I want Katie over Eric first.
Yeah,
and then
because he brought up
like,
Eric too. Everyone did say Eric, and I was like, no, let's do fucking Sean.
Yeah.
Or Meg.
But I was also nervous that if we voted Eric.
Yeah, so now we need like you.
I mean,
yeah. I know. I was like,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
There's macaroni.
Yeah, and lasagna.
oh is it meaty lasagna?
Yeah,
Is it meat or is it vegetarian? Yeah.
He has no fucking clue. Is it meaty?
I don't care.
Do you
Oh,
taste
I am
the
up
lasagna?
there.
Wait, let's go get food and then.
You know who?
Weren't we talking about mac and cheese earlier?
Yeah. Okay.
Tracy.
And I think veg lasagna.
And there's
Alright, first things first. Luke, I'll take it back. Thank you. Alright, community is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, we'll do something that we've done every time. Final 8 is a little bracket tournament. This time is a water waiter challenge. We go one-on-one against each other, holding a tray with a glass of water on it. Your goal is to knock the other person's water off. First tray and glass to hit the ground, you're out.
Tray and glass.
Or tray or glass, whatever hits the ground.
If you touch it, the glass stays in your head.
You have to use one hand.
Can the water spill on the tray? The cup gets knocked over on the tray?
No. So you gotta balance it. And,
No, it's just
we'll draw for seating and get it started. Survivor's ready? Go.
kind of dumb.
Just like that. Survivor's ready? Go. Just like that. Tracy.
Wow.
Kitty moves on.
Yeah, I clearly know what I'm talking about.
Alright, Survivor's ready? No. Patrick is the first round. Survivor's ready? Go. Sorry.
Look out. There's no water in it.
There's some.
Oh,
Okay.
no, back it up. All right, let's go.
Are you left or right?
I know what you guys think.
How much Try it your way. These things?
Go. Trip to the final. I think that was Katie up.
I wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend to a friend. Yeah. Wouldn't.
Threw it up the bottom.
Oh! Meg hits the ground first.
Oh, so winning down. Yeah, winning for the finals.
Go, Sean. You don't want to look like a threat, now, do you?
Survivors ready? Go.
What the fuck?
Work, bro.
Oh my god,
Let's see it again, dude.
Just like that. Sean wins the second unity. All right. Congratulations, Sean. You have a 1 in 7 shot at winning this game. The rest of you, we got nothing for you. Grab your shit, head back to camp.
If you had asked me before the waitress challenge in the last tribal who I would want to vote out next, it would have been Katie. But since then, I've grown to be more and more wary of Becca.
Yeah, I still think Becca. I still think wants Katie. Still, I think, but we should do what's best for us, which is Becca. I think Becca's the biggest threat because I think Katie's, like the height of her threateningness has passed, I think.
Becca's talking a lot. And I think it's time for her to go.
Has Meg talked to you guys?
Not me. What she talked to you?
Sean came to me and told me that Meg is gunning for you. And he's not trying to talk to you guys.
Sean has said every single person's name.
So Meg definitely feels on the outs. So when I got back, Sean came up to me and was like, yo, dude, Megan tossed out Elena's name and wants to vote out Elena because she feels like she's in the bottom of our 5 and now's her time to make a move.
Because
It's a
of
scare
that.
tactic.
Yeah, okay.
And he said your name to me. He said your
Yeah.
name
Yeah,
to me.
you
did.
said
Yeah.
my name.
Yeah.
Dude, he said your name to me.
I'm sure.
Like he fucking is. No.
He
This
says
is-
it's Meg, and what makes me think Meg has been, like, she would be the bottom of the 5. Like, I mean, I feel like she was the bottom of the 5 when Shannon was here kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so, like, I get why. That's like if he chose a name after that.
This is the point of the game where people start to target me. So apparently there's a few people throwing my name out there. Sean said that Meg's throwing my name, and then also apparently Becca's throwing my name out there. Either Becca or Meg are gonna go home.
There's
Like,
we
right
have
here.
Sean says he's voting Megan, regardless if he does. If we all vote Megan,
Okay.
we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
And then I came back up to the camp, and Sean was like, yo, dude, actually, it seems like Megan wants to stay loyal. So what happened with Meg? She was just like, I think she was trying to, like, recover. She was like, oh, actually, I want to be there. And I was like, oh, really? Yeah. What the fuck? What's up? I didn't hear anything. She's got a football back. She's football back. Meg was talking about voting Elena out. And then now she's saying she doesn't want to anymore. She wants to say no. But she tossed us around a little bit. And so I'm pissed about voting them. She's trying to, like, grasp a straw. Yeah. She's like, yeah. I don't, yeah. So now there's this whole mess where my name wasn't even talked about before, but now it's like kind of out in the air.
We have 5.
Yep.
That's true.
Right now, if we do this, that's a game changer.
Yeah.
And he'll also respect it.
He would. He won't be bitter about it.
No.
Right, we're not Steven. He won't be bitter.
What's to say I'm not next after that?
I mean, what's to say I'm not next after that?
So I'm in on getting Megan out first, but now it's this weird thing where it's like Meg is loyal, Meg isn't loyal, and I'm like, I definitely want to try to just get Meg out if this is like it's better for me, and I think this is a good story and everything now. But I'm definitely nervous. So I'm gonna bring my idol, and if I feel pretty weird about things, I might play it tonight.
Is everyone here?
Yeah.
You want to gather? All right. There's worse weather coming in. It's already close to 8 o'clock, so we're gonna call it for the night and come back tomorrow morning. It's gonna be early. We're gonna get here super early, so.
Like earlier than 6?
No, we're gonna get down here probably. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, I feel so loopy and fucking weird right now.
Everything just is wet. We were like, okay, we're just gonna stay in the tents. And then everyone was like, the wind is gonna be 40 miles an hour. And we were like, fine. So then we went in Becca's car.
Becca took 2 loads of people up. The first one was like Tracy, Lexi, and Meg.
I go up in the first car full, which is Becca, Meg, and Tracy. Me, Tracy, and Meg get out. We all go to our cars. We're safe and warm in there. Becca goes back down, gets the rest of the guys. They all come back up. At that point, it's pouring so badly, they all stay in the car.
And we just started drinking, playing games and stuff, just like being super loud and laughing and just having a good time. And then we decided that we would flip.
We were like, this is a really fucking good group. Even though we said we weren't going to talk game after we went to the cars, we kind of did.
Sean suggested like, hey, why don't we actually just do Meg now? And so I'm in on that because as the confessionals have showed, I have been in and out of wanting to vote Meg out.
How do you feel about what we talked in the car last night? Still good?
Yeah. What do you think? Yeah.
I feel like Sean tells everyone something different, so I just need to figure out who's actually voting for who and who I actually want to vote for, because at some point I think I need to get out Luke or Elena or both.
I feel like he's starting to pull strings.
Yeah, he's starting to pull strings. He started this thing. So let's do this move. I feel like then.
But what if he wins immediately? Then I feel like it's getting like towards the end.
Yeah.
This
I don't
is
want him,
endgame strategy right now.
anyway towards.
So like I feel like Meg and then Sean whenever we can, and then just keep using Lexi as a.
Yeah. And
like Lexi whenever we can't do anything else.
Yeah. Do we want to discuss doing Sean now?
We can't, it's a meeting.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Clearly my head's not in the fit.
So I've been a little frantic because I know, obviously being the threat that I am in this game, there's a huge target on my head. So every single immunity challenge is a must win for me. And I know I have to do everything I can to keep myself in this game. So I know at this point, Luke spilled the beans to me that he has an idol. So I'm wondering if there's another one out here because I could really fucking use that. I literally scoured over the camp this morning. They left me alone, which, why the fuck would they do that? Luke telling me he has an idol was pretty dumb because I can kind of leverage that against him and try to get him voted off that way instead of myself. And then leave me as the last remaining male in the game.
Put a lot of trust in Sean. Which is like, I hope he's playing the loyal game actually.
Like no one was talking game after we left last night, right?
We're just drinking.
That's exactly what I figured.
I'm like, I'm not even gonna think about this fucking game. It's too stressful.
I definitely heard, even though we had put the game on pause, I definitely heard Becca, Elena, and Luke talking about the game in their car because they were not being very quiet.
No, I didn't. I just went right in my car, Bill.
I'm jealous. Do you sleep well?
I slept okay.
Yeah.
Okay, better than I thought I would. I've never slept in a car before. But I was a little nervous because
Yeah.
because the people that went to the cars were like Becca, Meg, Lexi, all the people who are like on the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, am I like fucking up right now?
It's
Yeah, cool. Sean looks like, I mean, he slept for 2 minutes. He looks pretty ragged this morning. But anyway, so I checked in with Elena and I checked in with Sean this morning, and it seems like the game was genuinely on pause last night. So I don't think it was a mistake for me to sleep in my car. And I think the plan is to still vote out Becca.
Aren't you 5?
Yeah,
like,
but I'm like, are these people just trying to get like semi-famous from dating Kate Gosling? Like,
I still think that I'm going to vote for Luke, just because if the other 3 are, which I'm assuming that they are, that I can have that poll, maybe, but I'm also freaked out because I'm like, it literally could be me tonight.
Salty.
especially at you, Raj.
We can't find him.
Welcome to Tribal Council. This is a little different. Luke, how does this type of challenge at night, long layover, tribal in the morning affect the vote?
I feel like it just gives more time for people to talk, so you know, that just can lead to things being a little different than what they were at the beginning, because naturally the more time you talk with someone, the more different conversations happen, and you know, the more game plans can change and stuff. But yeah, I don't know.
Tracy, what Luke just said, more time to talk, game plans can change. I think that's a good or a bad thing with this list.
I think it's going to surprise some people. So, bad for them, good for majority. Unsure.
All right. Sean, with this long layover, do you think that makes immunity more important or less? Do you think you could have talked out of it? Or?
All I have to say, Jeff, is it feels good to wear this necklace. I could just go the entire night worry-free, whereas a lot of people had time to be just running over different scenarios in their mind and how things could play out. I did not have to do that. Very, very nice.
How many of you think you slept not as well as you could have because of this vote?
Because of the vote?
Because of the storm, I'm sure. I didn't sleep well. My gout hurts.
And I've got gout.
All right. I think you guys all have had long enough to think about this. I know you guys aren't in a talking mood, neither am I, so might as well just vote. So, Lexi, you're up first.
I think it's time to pick him. We'll see if it's the right one, and if I'm not actually on the channel, I'll do that.
Good morning.
I'll go tally the votes. Anybody has a hidden immunity idol and like to play it, now would be the time to do so. If not, once the votes are read, the decision is final and that person will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Becca. Meg. It's 1 vote Becca, 1 vote Meg. Luke. It's 1 Becca, 1 Meg, 1 Luke. Becca. It's 2 Becca, 1 Meg, 1 Luke. Meg. It's 2 Meg, 2 Becca, 1 Luke. Becca. It's 3 Becca, 2 Meg, 1 Luke. Meg. 3 Meg, 3 Becca, 1 Luke, 1 vote left. The 4th member of the jury is Meg. Meg, grab me a drink.
Disappear.
Meg, the tribe has spoken. Alright, first thing, vote out in the morning. You got a long day to go, but by the end of today, one of you will be the sole survivor. So grab your things, head back to camp. See you guys soon. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
I think I saw this coming. Last night when we were all in the cars, Luke, Elena, Becca were in a car with Mike Casey. And Mike Casey, I heard specifically say, if you want to win this game, you need to vote Meg out right now. I'm not super pumped about that. Because obviously that happened after we put the game on pause for the night, and also Mike wasn't in the game at that point in time. So it is what it is, but I think that was a very shady move. Granted, this all could have happened behind my back during the day, which would have been totally fair. And if it was that case, great, you did a great job. You fooled me, but if it was last night in the car and Mike Casey told you to do it, then I'm not super pumped about it.
Next time on Survivor, Becca's vote for Luke confuses the tribe.
What the fuck was Becca doing voting for Luke?
Elena's target gets bigger.
We gotta go, Elena.
And the challenge tests the castaways mentally and physically. Ow!